Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to another lesson for grade 4 mathematics. Lesson 3 for topic handling data. And in handling data, we are going to talk about bar charts. We learn what are bar charts in our lesson 1 and 2, and also we draw the bar charts in our previous lesson. But in that lesson, we did not care about any scale, about choosing the scale, or about mentioning the scale and all these things. In this lesson of bar chart, we will learn about how to choose a scale for the bar chart and how to draw a given bar chart. Like on the screen, you can see a diagram that is showing that Laila found out when everyone's birthday were in her school. So, and she draw a table, she make a table that how many students have their birthday in the month of January, February, March, April. So she collected a record for almost all students in the school and write their numbers here in this chart. So make a bar chart to show the information in the table, and when you will make the bar chart you have to choose a scale, and then you have to add a title and then label the horizontal axis and the vertical axis. So in this lesson, when we will finish this lesson, inshallah, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to understand all these three things: how to choose a scale for your bar chart, adding the title to the bar chart, and labeling the horizontal and vertical axis of the bar chart. Before moving next, if you missed the previous lesson on the same channel, you can watch the two videos related to collecting the data and bar charts and tally tables. You can watch them and come back. Before starting a bar chart, the very first thing that you need to do is you have to draw your horizontal and vertical axis. Like here in this diagram, you can see I have drawn my vertical axis. This is the vertical axis and this is the horizontal axis, because this is very important before drawing the bar chart. So after once you have drawn your horizontal and vertical axis, the next thing comes is to decide on which axis which part of the table you have to write. So like I'm going to write the name of the month in the horizontal axis. I will write the name of the month, and for the vertical axis I will write the number of the students who are having the birthday in a particular month. So these two things you have to decide before you will move to draw a bar chart. So here, if you look at the table, in the table, I will just decide some shortcuts here, because if I will write the full word, it might take some extra space. So you can even save your space also. So on the table, you can write the short names, like for the January, I'm going to write a short name J only. For the February, I will write the short name F. For the March, I will write the short name M. For the April, I will write the short name A. For the May, M. For the June, I will write JU, because if I will write the J, it will be similar to the January. So to keep some difference, I will use this letter JU. For the July, I can write JUL, so it will differentiate it from the other. For the August, I will write AUG shortly for the August. For the September, I will write only S I can write, because there is no other month starting with the letter S. For the October, I will write O, and for the November N, and for the December D. So this will help me to save the space while I will be writing the name here. So let's first write these names here in the horizontal axis and vertical axis. Let me label the horizontal and vertical axis first, and then I will proceed to draw the bar chart here. Now after labeling the horizontal and vertical axis, here you can see I labeled the horizontal axis for the months and the vertical axis for the numbers. And the scale that I choose here is, you can see here I just kept the gap of one box between each. Like here I write January and here is the February. So between January and February there are two boxes. So two boxes. So I kept the gap of two boxes between each month. Okay. And vertically, what I did, I just wrote the gap of five numbers for each box: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. It's your choice. Even if you want to write some other scale, you can choose that also. For example, I'm having here a little more space, so it would be even much better if you use a wider scale. You can write here 5, 10, 15, 20. So let me choose that scale. It would be even much better scale to choose. So your bar chart will appear more clear and visible. So I'm going to choose that scale. Here I will choose 5. Mean each two boxes I will choose 5. 5, and then here I have 10. Here this is 5, 10. Here I will write 15. Here I am going to write 20, and here I'm going to write 25. So now is the time to draw the bar chart. For the month of January, the number of birthdays are 20. So what I will do here, I have to draw the bar, and the size of the bar should be equal. Mean the width of each bar should be equal. Like for the first one, I'm going to draw, it is equal to 20, so I will start from the 20. The height should go to 20, and then this one, here is the bar. I choose this one here so that for every bar I will have the equal size. In the width I will have the equal width. Now for the February, the total number of students are 16, so the 16 will be here. I am having here 15, so here will be 16, so I will draw that bar here for the February. This is the bar for the February. Okay, and here you can see there is some gap between each bar. When you draw the bar chart, there must be some gap between each bar. For the month of March, there are 28 students, so 28 students will be here. We have here 25, so here will be approximately we will have 28. So here I draw the 28. Okay, for the month of April, we are having 27 students, so the April will be a little less than that. Here will be 27 students. Maybe here in the video they are coming a little bit, sorry, I just need to erase this one and make sure that the size should be exactly according to that one. So I'm going to draw here, this was 28, so 27 should be a little less than that. So here approximately I'm drawing. When you will be using, you will have the scale, so you can draw it exactly. For the month of May, we have 18. For the month of May, there are 18 in numbers, so 20, so 18 will be almost here. This is for the month of May. In the same way, you can complete the other bars, but there are few things that you have to keep in mind while you will be drawing the bar chart. That the gap here, you can see the gap between each bar is same. There should be no more or less gap. Secondly, the width of each bar must be equal. The size of the width of bar should not be different than each other. So the rest, how to choose the scale and all these things we have done. Hopefully you will be able to understand the topic. Now here on the screen you can see I have a question from page 103 of the learner book. The question is saying that jug A contains 2 liters of water, jug B contains 1 liter. During the day, the amount of water in jugs changes. Sometimes the people pour some water from a jug, sometimes they refill a jug. So class 4 recorded how much water was in the two jugs every 10 minutes. So the result they showed on a bar chart. They draw two bar charts, one for the jug A and the other one for the jug B. So here even I zoomed it a little bit so you can see it more clearly how it is looking at the moment. So these are the two bar charts here. The first bar chart is for A and the second one is for B. Looking at these two bar charts, we have to answer some question given below. Like the first question is saying how much water was in jug A at 40 minutes. If you look at your books, the first question is asking that how much water was in jug A at 40 minutes. So here we have the 40 minutes. In the jug A, the water in the jug A, if we check from here, this is the bar chart, the bar for the jug A at 40 minutes. So if I will move from here, it is going to be 0.6, because this has been given in the liters. So I can say this is 0.6 liter. This will be 0.6 liter. The second question is saying how much water was in jug B at 40 minutes. So if we look at jug B, 40 minutes, the jug B is showing in milliliters. So it is showing 400 milliliters. In the same way, you can complete the other 3-4 parts and let me know. If you feel any difficulty, you can contact me through my personal number. Thank you very much. See you in next lesson.